Good morning. You're listening to AVNewsCast.com on News Talk 1380. It's Friday.
Yes,
It is. It is Friday.
I saw a lot of ice on Palmdale Boulevard when I was coming down.
A lot of ice on my windshield.
Black ice out there.
Yeah.
Right. It's
Scary.
right over here at this 5th Street.
Yeah, right by that
It's,
gas
you know,
station there. Mm-hmm.
And
Just
people don't
miserable.
understand. You're supposed to just gun it over the ice.
Yeah?
That's what
Gun
she thinks.
it.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Gun it over
just
the
do that.
ice.
All right.
Don't touch the brake.
That's the New York driver.
That's
there.
the New York.
We'll get out there and
Gun it.
YouTube Angelina gunning it.
That's what I do.
Is what we're gonna
I
do.
see people breaking over, and that's why you start slipping. Don't put your foot on the brake, dude. Just
That's
Yeah,
it.
okay.
That's it. In about maybe 10, 15 minutes, we're gonna go live and have Director Philip Browning from DCFS.
That's
yeah,
so
he's
exciting.
got
On
his
the
hands
show?
full.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and you know it's really nice that we have the ability to reach right out to him.
Yeah.
And he says, "Yeah, I'd love to come on your show."
Yeah.
You know, so that's very cool.
Well, he wants the public to understand that he's doing his level best.
Right.
Which I mean, I feel all the jobs in the world that you don't want is that one.
And then to get handed just a steaming
Mess.
hot mess like that.
Mess. Worse than the government that was handed to Obama.
Man.
He was handed.
He's holding on to his,
He's
to
doing
his
it,
seat,
though.
He is.
Yeah,
He is. There are some nuts out there that started a petition in change.org to get him removed.
That's retarded.
I
mean,
understand.
you do have to give the man a minute to get
Yeah,
stuff
let him
together.
try to-
Yeah, you absolutely do. I mean, I get it. You don't want any more lives lost. You don't want these kids in jeopardy. But there's certain things that he can do, and he has control over, and he doesn't know where all the secret bank accounts are to just open it up and hide
Not
it.
yet, huh?
No, he doesn't know. Now, let me find out he knows.
That'll be a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
Last night at the AV Newscast
Yes.
broadcast studio,
Yes.
we shot a segment of the new live unplugged version of Antelope Valley Letters to the Editor.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah, that's how it goes.
In one take, too, that's how you say it. Okay?
Man.
This is going to be a great show.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And it's going to be brought to everybody live.
Yeah.
And it's just like taking AVLTE that you would normally see on Facebook,
Yep.
but now having it in video format.
And the beauty is that you're not just watching.
Yeah.
That you can actually connect in.
Yeah.
You can
Right.
Skype in and have your say made just like you do on Facebook.
Right. Right. So, but instead of posting on Facebook, you can jump right into the show.
Yep.
And you can see us, and we can see you, and the whole world can see everything.
Ah,
So it's going to be very cool.
an exciting.
We're going to upload a sample of it over the next couple of days. And this ought to give you a good taste
Yeah.
of really what it's going to be about.
Take your heart pills.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, but
Because it'll get you revved up.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it's going to be pretty
It
cool.
was pretty simple to me.
Hey, Rush Limbaugh put out a press release.
Did
oh,
he?
Lord.
He did. He put out a press release that he is leaving KFI.
Is he?
He's retiring.
He is leaving
Got more money than
KFI.
God.
He is leaving KFI, which is owned by Clear Channel.
Yes.
He's leaving it to go to KTLA AM 1150,
Good Lord.
which is being rebranded the Patriot Channel.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Get the tea bags out.
And on the new Patriot
Good
Channel,
Lord. How could they afford him?
it's not just him. They also got Glenn Beck
Oh, my God.
and Sean Hannity.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's going to be quite a difference.
Jeez.
They must be co-owners or something, because how much money does it take to get those guys? Seriously.
Quite a bit.
This is
and
more money than anything. I mean, it's ridiculous.
it is. And Sean Hannity, you know, is leaving 790 KABC to go do this.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, now they've got hot shows that people listen to,
Yes.
and they can just make a change to another station.
Hello.
Oh, yeah. See that?
Preach. Preach.
You
And the
see?
people follow.
and the
tell me.
people will follow.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay?
Yeah.
Read between the lines.
Hint, hint.
Read between the lines. Did you see the story that two guys stole part of the T-top roof from Paul Walker's crashed Porsche?
That's ridiculous.
It was being towed away Tow truck driver stopped at an intersection,
Oh,
and the car following, they stopped the car, they jumped out, they grabbed the roof panel,
eBay.
threw it in, threw it in their car.
That's a shame.
Tow truck driver called the sheriff's department. They checked out all the surveillance video. They got their license plates,
Oh,
and now they've been arrested.
idiots.
But they felt that they had to have some memorabilia
Yeah.
from,
Yeah.
So now they're sitting in jail.
I've just been shocked by all the Paul Walker stuff. I mean,
Why?
compare that. Well, he got more weepy stuff on there than Mandela.
Well, it's just happened. Mandela's just been hit. You know, and I have to say, you know, his death is, I mean, he was 95 years old.
Yeah.
You know, he's not going to live forever. And I just want to make sure, well, it's not that I want to make sure, I just would appreciate people giving him his just dues. Don't make him out to be a saint. He was a man that was sick and tired of what he was experiencing. And he felt obligated to do what he did. So honor what he's done. Don't make him to be, there's a bright light that's, he was a man that was tired, that made a movement because he couldn't take it anymore. And I think that in and of itself, what he did speaks volumes. Don't make him out to be, this. Yeah, it's like, come on, people. Let's just be real about it. He was tired of it. And he couldn't take it. So he did what he had to do. And we're all grateful for it. But that's what, he was still a man with, pulled out his pants, 2 legs and all of that. Just don't make him out a saint. He's just a man that was on a mission.
That stood for his conviction.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. My mom sent me an email this morning, and she said, did you know that I went to Robben Island the second day it opened?
Come on.
When they opened the prison. I was there the second day. Hillary Clinton was there the first day.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's your mama doing over there?
Yeah.
My little sister lives in Cape Town.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We had to ask.
So, yeah.
What you doing?
Yeah, so she went over there.
Wow. How was that? You can't just, we need to call your mother.
You know what? Well, she's probably even maybe listening. She's in Arizona.
Call in, Mom.
Yeah, but not right now because we got somebody
Dang,
calling
you see
in
how,
2 minutes.
see how your son
But
did
if you do want it, don't do that.
I love it.
But
I love it.
Bumpin' Mom.
if
Right.
you do want to call in after Director Browning, you can at 266-4420.
That is so
Area
funny.
code 661.
And area code 661. And tell us about about your experience.
I think he might have bumped his head trying to get under the table on that
I
one.
think so.
No, not at all. Not at all. So we all know that the social workers at 18 LA County DCFS offices have gone on strike.
Which had to have been a
Thousands of them.
hard decision to make.
Yeah.
Because how do you're taking this job, you know how dangerous and how critical this job is. And so it had to take, some serious, I mean, the balls that you'd have to say, I'm not going to save a kid.
To stand out there, every minute that you're standing out there with a sign, can't you taste a child's blood in your mouth?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's a really graphic way.
But that's the
it's
truth.
true.
Okay.
That's
It's
the
true.
truth, Steve.
I understand. And
So that means
can you go on strike and say, you know what, I'm overworked? You got to pay me more money and reduce my workload?
No, I mean, not to me, because you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. Just like being a fireman, a cop, a doctor. These are critical jobs that stress is, off the top of the roof, 24/7.
Good analogy, like a fireman. Now, can a fireman go on strike and say, you know what, I'm putting out too many fires?
No, not to me. Because
you got to
that's
reduce my fire load.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
No.
No. Well, they're doing it.
Yeah. But what the heck are they doing to them that would make them think that that's cool? Like, when you take the job, like, employees that we have, in my opinion, humble opinion, you know how much you're going to get paid because I tell you when I'm interviewing you. Don't look at me in 3 months and say, I need a raise. Why? Because I didn't say you had to box that when you came to the interview?
No.
Right.
I mean, I'm just keeping it real.
Right.
You know what you know what you're accepting when you walk in.
Yeah.
Well, I agree with you, but we're going to find out. We're going to find out exactly, what it is all about right now.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and put Director Browning on. Director Browning.
Yeah, this is Philip Browning.
Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning.
Good morning. This is Steve with Jeff and Angelina here at News Talk Radio in the Antelope Valley.
Morning, Steve. Is it cold up there?
Oh.
It is.
It's even cold down here. It's 45.
Oof.
Well, we're a
Where
little
are
bit
you?
colder than that.
Well, that was on the way in through San Pedro and some of those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I saw ice in the streets out here.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking the time to come on the show. I know it was short notice,
Sure.
but we appreciate it. Update us and give us a little background into this strike. What we understand is that the social workers are asking for more money and want to reduce their caseload.
Well, and I think that's right. I think they have already settled, and I believe they're getting two bonuses of $250 apiece and a 6% raise over about 15 or 16, 17 months, and an additional payment amount for their health benefits. So those sorts of things I think have already been agreed on, but there are a couple of outstanding issues, and the one that I'm primarily most concerned with are the caseload issues. And I know we've been working with the union for a number of months to ensure that we have qualified, trained workers that are coming into the department. And we currently have 100 new workers that are going through a state-of-the-art revised training program, and they'll take a full caseload next month. We have an additional 150 staff that are being processed right now, going through the medical, psychological, drug screening, and they'll be actually starting the academy in January and February. We have an additional 150 or 200 staff that we hope to hire later in the year. So with all of those hirings, and we've talked with the union about that in the past, it's my belief that the caseloads will drop by about 30% this time next year. And so I was really surprised that the union wanted to strike when I thought we were so close to an agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they want the caseload reduced today?
Well, they have acknowledged that it's impractical to take a person off the street, even if they have a graduate degree, and put them into a caseload situation. So they acknowledge that there is a need for trained staff, and they've worked with us to develop this new training, which is a simulation-based program. It's a 52-week training program with a residency component that's similar to a medical training program that you might see on some TV show, where the new workers practice in a live simulation, interviewing a parent or interviewing a child, or actually being in a hospital and interviewing. So the union has agreed that we need trained staff, and I think the question is just how many staff and how it's framed in the negotiations.
Well, it's almost a catch-22, though, because if they agree that you need trained staff and you can't take someone even that has a master's degree right off the street.
I don't get the master's degree. Why do you need a master's degree for common sense?
Well,
I mean, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be disrespectful in the question, but I see people with master's degrees that can't
walk into polls with their eyes wide
so
open.
I don't see that as the cure-all. Maybe if you didn't require the master's, you could pay a little less and get more people.
well, what we like is the highest qualified person that we can get, and universally, programs are looking at a master's in social work as an entry level, and LA County doesn't have every staff meeting that criteria, but we certainly want the highest qualified, but we also want a great training program. In the past, there has been an 8-week classroom PowerPoint sort of training, and then a new worker got a caseload. Well, that was proven not to be worthwhile. So we've worked with the schools of social work in this area, and they've created a fantastic new training program which really meets the needs of the department. That only started just this year. So we have high expectations for that. The union's been very cooperative and participated in that, and I believe they will say that that's a great training program.
I know firsthand Director Browning is up to his elbows trying to make this thing better.
Absolutely.
Because I mentioned that social worker that did such a fantastic job, and he was on her within a couple of days trying to find out what it is she did
And
to
I-
be so good
and
to add that. So I've got firsthand proof that you're in there trying to make
In the
things better.
trenches.
Well, and
Yep.
a good example of how we're working together. Last night I was over at the hotline in the command post, which takes 10,000 calls a month, or 20,000 calls a month now. And the workers who had shown up last night and the new staff that we had actually sent from our management areas, we had sent 400 managers out to work in the regional offices and in our areas where the strikers had not shown up. They had really bonded together, were really working well. They were going out on emergency response visits. They were taking calls from the public. And so I was really impressed at how last night our group was just really working hard to make sure that kids were safe.
So is it now, if the social workers are on strike right now, is it the administrators and senior staff that's manning the front lines?
Well, not every worker has gone on strike. In fact, many of the workers I saw last night had said they felt it was so important for child safety that they showed up. And that's,
Oh, thank God for them.
well, really, and it is difficult to cross the picket line, but many of our staff did that, and I'm so appreciative of that because it really makes a difference. And those staff that did show up, and there were about 1,400 social workers that didn't, but we have about 3,000 or more social workers, so not every social worker stayed out. So the social workers that did come in, plus the 400 managers that we deployed, they have really worked hard to make sure everything's okay. Plus, we've had great cooperation from LAPD and the Sheriff's Department. They said, we will help you, and they've agreed to go out and assist with sexual abuse and physical abuse allegations.
Oh, that's great.
So they've stepped up to the plate. Plus, our Board of Supervisors and their staff actually yesterday came into some of our offices and said, we will help. I was
Wow.
That's nice.
I was so appreciative of that.
Now, if there was a message, we have a lot of the social workers. Our show's very popular up here. We've got a lot of people listening to the show. Do you think that this is going to be, something that's going to drag on, or do you think maybe everyone's going to meet at the table over the weekend or beginning of the week and maybe get this sorted out?
I think we're so close. I think we're going to be hiring so many staff, and the caseloads are going to come down by, I believe, about 30%. It won't be tomorrow.
Nice.
We'll be by this time next year. I think we're so close that we should come together, put aside differences, strike a deal, and help the children of this county, and particularly in the Antelope Valley.
Now,
We need it.
lastly, before I let you go, the last time you were on the show, we talked about some of the changes that you wanted to implement in DCFS. Are you beginning to see that streamline beginning to pay off now?
Absolutely, Steve. We have a new state-of-the-art policy manual. In the past, we had 6,000 pages. We've worked with the Casey Foundation and have a company that's developed a web-based policy manual that is really very, very slick. It is state-of-the-art, and I think we've reduced the policies by about 25%. It's going to make it much easier to find important information so when a worker needs it, they can find it quickly. We've deployed iPhones to all of our emergency response workers so when they go out in the field, they can find where they're going because it has GPS.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good.
And that's
Just use the Google Maps, not the Apple Maps.
that's been a problem. It has a camera so that it can take a picture and have that picture of a document sent into our office or to the courthouse and save a lot of time. It has
Nice.
It has a talk-to-text feature which allows the worker to dictate notes into their phone. So that just by itself is a great time saver.
Yeah,
It's a
iPhones are the
tremendous
best.
tool,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, you would think we would have already had that. When I came, we had a cell phone about the size of a brick with no talk, no text,
Wow.
and no email even. So all those things I think are now available, and I believe over time, when workers get those and learn how to use them well, they will save time and have more time to spend face-to-face with children and families.
Absolutely.
So with the streamlining, do you see that your response time, regarding emergency investigations, is it quicker now?
Well, I think it's quicker because we have a workforce at the hotline which very clearly identifies whether there's an emergent situation. And so when the workers at the hotline identify that, and we have a 1-800 number for people to call if they have a question about child protection. If they think a child is in danger, we have a 1-800-540-4000 that we would hope they would call, and the workers can immediately dispatch someone out that day to ensure that that child is safe. And during this strike period, the Sheriff's Department and LAPD and other law enforcement have agreed to assist us at critical time.
Now, up here in the Antelope Valley, I know the last time we spoke, you were going to add, and I believe the number was like 100 employees up here in the Antelope Valley, social workers. Is that still a plan?
Well, we're adding 100 employees that are in the academy now. A number of those are being assigned to the Lancaster and Palmdale area. One of the things we've tried to do for that area is to come up with a new recruiting tool so that people who actually live in the area, that's so important. And so we're in the process of doing that. But over the next 12 months, I think we'll be hiring between 350 and 400 new social workers, and a good number of those will be going to the Antelope Valley.
Nice.
Well, that's good. I want to thank you for taking the time to
Thank
come
you
on the
so
show.
much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Steve. I appreciate the opportunity.
Thanks very much. Have a wonderful holiday.
You too. Take care.
Thank you.
Take care.
All right, well, there you have it. So that's you get it right from the horse's mouth.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what's going on with the strike. And as he said, and I'd gotten an email that they think that the strike could be over very shortly.
Good.
They're as close, as you can get.
Good.
But what still confuses me though is, they're putting on new staff to reduce the caseload. They can only do it so fast because you have to go through this academy and process. The union agrees with that.
You got to get all the manuals.
But yet the catch-22
It's
is
on hypertext now,
but
though,
they
so
want
you
it
can
done
just
today.
Pull it up on your iPhone and type in a query for what it is you're looking for. Boom, you're not thumbing through pages, 3,500 pages, and let's go
Right.
back to the index.
Now, Director Browning said they're getting 2 bonuses of $250 each.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd never heard of that before. That's something new to me. For the county to be giving a worker a bonus.
We didn't ask what was the criteria
Well,
for the bonus.
okay.
Keep all
Okay.
your cases
I know
alive?
a lot of the social workers were complaining that they were working overtime without pay.
Yeah, I know a
Okay.
social worker that lives out here that works overtime without pay.
So maybe that was, a gimme. A little
I think it's just one of those things that goes without saying. Like, how can you put you get a call, it's 15 minutes before you're scheduled off at 5 o'clock. What are you going to do?
Well,
I mean,
in
it's
the
a kid.
past,
I knew our social worker
most of them
knew
would
our
walk away from the phone.
Knew our busy schedule, and she would say, "Okay, I'm gonna try to get up to Victorville on Sunday. Can you meet me over there?" And she wasn't on the clock. We'd meet up with her, and she
That's a
did
rarity.
her thing. What?
That's a
Yeah.
rarity.
I mean, but
Okay.
the
I love
social
that
worker
woman.
that
I
I
love
know,
Cassandra
she would do
McKinley.
the same thing. And she, I was always seeing her different places. I'm like, what are you doing? Enrolling a kid here. I mean, she was just always doing what she had to do. I just think when you take this job, the mindset should not be punching a clock from 8 to 12 or 8 to 5, whatever it is. Your whole, it's not about that anymore because you've put yourself in a position of putting your life on the line for a child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Let's take a quick break, and then we're going to be back right after the break at 8:30 with
Sign time!
All right. So stand by. You're listening to the #1 news talk radio program in the Antelope Valley, AVNewsCast, and we'll be right back.
Every day, I wake up at 5 a.m. to give Dad his medicine. Every day, I wake up at 5 a.m. to give Dad his medicine. At 6 a.m., I make his breakfast. Every day, I wake up at 5 a.m. to give Dad his medicine. At 6 a.m., I make his breakfast. At 7 a.m., I shower. Every day, I wake up at 5 a.m. to give Dad his medicine. At 6 a.m., I make his breakfast. At 7 a.m., I shower. I start laundry at 8. At 10, we go for a walk. Every day, I wake up at 5 a.m.
For those dealing with the daily struggles of caring for a loved one, we hear you. That's why AARP created a community with experts and other caregivers for advice, tips, and support. Together, let's help each other better care for ourselves and the ones we love. Visit aarp.org/caregiving. A public service announcement brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
There's a school in Palmdale that's become the talk of the town. It's called the Guidance Charter School, and many parents say it's magical. The Guidance Charter School is WAS certified, scored 783 in academic performance, and has an educational curriculum that exceeds what the state of California recommends. The curriculum is enriched through age-appropriate exposure for information technology, arts, foreign language such as Arabic, and physical education. The Guidance Charter School is now going to have a full CIF sports program with soccer, basketball, track, cheerleading, and more. They're an open enrollment school, publicly funded, and have been in business for 12 years, fully approved by Palmdale School District. The Guidance Charter School has small class sizes such as 20 students in grades K through 3, 25 in 4 through 8, and just 30 students in grades 9 through 12. Call the Guidance Charter School in Palmdale today at 661-272-1701. That's the Guidance Charter School in Palmdale, 661-272-1701. And check out their website at thegcs.org. A better high school choice.
If you're thinking about getting your backyard in shape for entertaining, there's only one place to shop, and that's Abadak Outdoors in Palmdale. At Abadak Outdoors in Palmdale, you'll save up to 70% off retail every day at our factory warehouse showroom. Abadak has everything you need to get your backyard in shape, like 7.5-foot tall, 41,000 BTU, freestanding LPG patio heaters for just $159.99. How about a fully enclosed backyard gazebo? Fire up that barbecue and enjoy a nice meal inside one of our Mandalay, Trinidad, or Mykonos freestanding gazebos, just $219.97 every day. If you want wholesale prices, come to Abadak Outdoors in Palmdale. How about backyard shade or car canopies? You can pick a variety of color choices starting at just $129.97. Stop by Abadak Outdoors in Palmdale. We're located at 38940 Trade Center Drive, 1 block east of 10th Street West. The Abadak Factory Showroom is open from 8 to 4 every day. That's Abadak Outdoors at 38940 Trade Center Drive in Palmdale, where you'll save up to 70% off retail every day. Check us out on the web at abadak.com or give us a call at 661-480-1562.
Hello, Antelope Valley. My name is Kaisera, and I'm the student body president at Guidance Charter High School, the best new charter high school in the AV. We are hosting our first Winter Festival celebration on December 14th from 11 to 4 after the Palmdale Christmas Parade. We will have food, game booths, music, and face painting. Best of all, children under 10 are free, and general admission is only $3. The school is located at 37230 37th Street East in Palmdale, directly across the street from Drytown.
Hope to see you there!
Welcome back to AVNewsCast.com on News Talk 1380. It's that time, Steve.
It is. It is time for
Stein time!
All right, let's switch gears and get with Michael Stein. Michael, are you with us?
Yes, there is an Arctic blast going on.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's miserable.
Are you okay?
A couple of hours ago, my wife says, help the kids down the porch stairs because of ice on it. So me being the California kid that I am, I don't take off my flip-flops and put on real shoes.
Oh.
And all I know is I landed on the, good, because my neck, back, and my face, my face, my face landed in the bushes. And my wife was in shock, And then she comes back, my back is killing me. I got to go to the chiropractor. She's like, and you remember, on Thanksgiving.
You got to call us back, Michael. The connection is really bad. We can barely hear you.
Are you on your cell phone?
I'm on the cell phone.
Oh, no, that's good. Wherever you're standing right now is perfect.
Is it too late for a Hanukkah gift? I want to get him a big box of bubble wrap because the last time we talked, he took a spill.
Yeah. But the thing is like, my face broke the fall on the bush. She walks in like an hour later, and she's just like laughing.
I love her.
she's laughing. She's like, "Oh, honey, are you okay? I'm so sorry." She's giggling. Tears are coming down her eyes because she's like laughing so much. And I, I guess if I was an amputee, she'd be hysterical. I was like, all right. Okay. So before
Now you walked out of it again.
You're
Found a
moving
good
around.
spot, and then
Nah, you're not good, babe. Yeah.
The scoreboard doesn't lie. I'm just saying, it's going to get better. And we stand by our president, don't we?
ooh,
Wow.
I'm just going to agree with whatever you just said.
Well, he said
'Cause-
stand by your president, so
Yeah, that I agree with.
Yes.
Because the rest of it, we couldn't even hear.
yeah, it was kind of garbled up.
Oh, God. No, the message is fine now. You guys can hear it. Angelina heard it fine.
Oh, she heard the last part.
I heard that. Absolutely.
Yeah, any compliment.
But I feel for you, Michael, because I had 3 weeks of excruciating back pain. And there's nothing worse because you just can't do a thing.
Well, luckily, like, I exercise every day, so if I didn't, I'd be in
So what you
traction.
saying?
I got to give a shout out to Mandela. I don't know how many years he's sacrificed. He spent all those years in jail for what he
27 years
27
in
years.
prison.
27 years.
27 years in a hard prison.
It's like SpongeBob underwater.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Stein time's not working out right now.
No.
We need Stein time on the landline.
On the landline, Stein time.
Yeah.
Michael, I hope that you can hear us. You got to call us on a landline, possibly. Wheel the wheelchair up to the landline.
We'll call you back.
Oh, no, now you're good.
No. Just go to the landline.
Let him call us back.
All right,
'cause we just
go to
can't.
the landline.
I want to hear what he has to say.
Yeah.
All right.
So we can take a break while we're waiting for that.
Okay,
Yeah,
we'll take
it's time for a break.
We'll do a
Let's
quick
everybody,
break. Wait.
everybody take the break, and Stein time. We'll call you back in 2 minutes.
Right. We heard that.
All right, you're listening to the #1 news talk radio program in the Antelope Valley, AV Newscast, and we'll be right back.
Oh, shh.
You must be your fairy godmother?
In the classic fairy tale, Cinderella's dream comes true because the glass slipper fits.
It fits.
In our world, the right fit can be just as important,
Good heavens, child. You can't go in that.
especially when it comes to car seats. Always choose a car seat that's the right fit for your child's age and size
Oh, that does make a difference.
to make sure your little pumpkin gets there safely every time.
How good of you. Thank you.
Remember, you're responsible for protecting your children. Their happily ever afters are in your hands. For even more information about choosing the right car seat, visit safercar.gov/the right seat. This message has been brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to AVNewsCast.com on Newstalk 1380 with Stein Time Part 2.
Are you back with us, Michael?
And we're back.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good.
I think you were mentioning something about Mandela.
After he got out of jail, he discovered, he could handle 27 years in jail, but he had to get a divorce from his wife.
Right. No.
That tells you something that,
No.
Angelina.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know that?
No, I thought that I knew that he married her 4 months before he went in, but did he divorce her like right after he got out?
No, I think he gave it a shot, maybe for like a couple of years. and
Okay.
then
Okay.
Now I
Well,
found-
she created her own kind of world around
Winnie.
herself. Yeah.
See, prison is easier.
I mean,
Yes.
You listening to that, Lauren?
27 years.
Right. He's talking all that
Married
stuff.
too.
Right.
It's more than enough. No, but I love my wife. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
got nothing but love
She
for her.
might set up some opportunities to laugh.
Right.
Guys, I want to talk to you about something of epic proportion.
Ooh,
Okay.
ooh.
The racing gods have spoken, and we have answered with the Abadak Winter Classic.
Yep.
Out there in the Antelope Valley area in Rosemont, there is a gem of a racetrack that is going to be slowly building into an international phenomenon. And we are going to have 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 races in one day, and shoot a commercial at the racetrack December 15th, Sunday. You guys got to come out for it.
Yeah.
And you're casting for the commercial too, so I
Yes.
want to mention that because if listeners are listening,
Yeah, and I heard what you're looking for.
We are looking for 2 30-something gentlemen. Beer guts are invited. So if you like to drink beer and you just so happen to have a beer gut, that's okay. And we are also looking for, lo and behold, 5 20-something hot model fitness types.
Isn't that amazing to
female.
go with the beer guts?
Well, I think that's apropos. I
Yeah,
think that,
it's all American.
yeah, that goes along with chicken wings and beer guts and hot, racetrack girls. So we're going to shoot this commercial, and if you guys think you fit that description, and you have somewhat acting chops, you could be a beginner because there's no dialogue for some, then contact Abadak at 1-800-838-3057 and let us know. Send your picture and resume. But this race is going to be amazing. Steve, you have the details on the 3 different type of races that we're going to have?
yeah, we've got the Super Lates, which are great, NASCAR type stock cars,
Ooh.
which is going to be awesome. Then we've got the trucks, and Michael, you saw a couple of those trucks when we were out there.
Monster
Yes.
truck?
Okay. Then we've got the Legend cars, which are way cool. I mean,
Now, what are
these
the
are
legend cards? Tell us what the legend cards are.
They are really cool-looking, fast cars that they have relatively traditional bodies, but they look like hot rods.
Are they like
Okay.
what the Moonshiners were driving in the original
Kind of.
NASCAR?
Kind of, okay? Actually, kind of like that, okay? They're very cool, very fast. I understand the trucks. Trucks yesterday were hitting 140 miles an hour in the straightaway.
Can I pay a few bucks and sit in the bed of the truck?
No, because
God.
there's no bed.
Are you kidding?
No, but it's going to be very, very cool. So we've got 3 races, 3 different heats. It's going to go out all throughout the whole day. Gates open at 8 o'clock in the morning. Come out there, bring your lawn chair, whatever you want. There's a lot of bleachers. Food's going to be there, a lot of entertainment. It's going to be a lot of
Nice.
fun. All right?
Now, between now and then, you can do 2 things. Special offer. If you want to go to this amazing race where there'll be vendors and it's going to be really great, you can either go by the Abadak retail store and get free tickets because you're an AV Newscast listener, or you can call up AV Newscast anytime between now and then and say you want free tickets, and you'll get free tickets to the event.
There's a phone line blinking. Michael gets on there and the phone lines start lighting up.
Well, yeah, okay. I'm actually looking at a temp flyer that Brian made right now. I don't know if he sent it to you, but it looks really good. And,
I saw it. It looks awesome. And here's the other thing. Thank you to Matt Jackson. Next year, because of Matt, I believe I did a little research. It's called the Monte Carlo body of these traditional stock car. The traditional stock cars have that
good for
Monte
you,
Carlo
Michael.
body.
You're right. Yeah.
So we are going to purchase a Abadak stock car. We are going to purchase a stock car and have the Abadak logo and everything on it, and that's going to be in the races.
Nice. Oh,
We're gonna get Jeffrey to drive it.
yeah.
He'll do it. His eyes just bugged out. I
Because
came out.
after seeing Jeffrey's film that he showed me, I realized he could do anything
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, he has no shame or fear.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and has no fear.
Right. So I want to mention everybody, this is next Sunday. Next Sunday, it's the last race of the year that takes place. There isn't even a NASCAR race happening.
No.
Okay? This is the last real race
This is your
in the
last
country.
final opportunity
Okay.
to get your fix.
So, and it's next Sunday at 8 o'clock in the morning at Willow Springs.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, it's going to be very cool. Hey, Michael, by the way, I forgot to ask you, though, so I'm just going to ask you now. Are you going to bring the helicopter?
Ooh.
We don't have any aerial shots in this particular spot, although I still might bring it for some people because I want to be able to get some of the cars racing and something down the future. So I probably will, yeah. But I don't think we'll be using it for this commercial because this commercial doesn't need it.
Okay.
And my son is really wanting you to get that AR-15 so you can arm that helicopter.
Oh, my
That's
God.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, we're going to have to do that. What Jeffrey's talking about is here in Texas, it's really easy to get a handgun, and you could walk into Walmart and say, all I have is a driver's license, and I would like a semi-automatic rifle. And they'll do a 4-minute background check and then give it to you. Now, I'm not taking sides either way, but I am saying that...
Honey, gas up the truck. We're going to Texas.
It's very easy. But I do think that something should be done about background checks. They should be more stringent.
You think?
I think. Guys, always a pleasure, and I'll be talking to you real soon.
Absolutely,
Yay.
Michael.
All right,
Thanks.
Michael.
Have a fantastic weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye. All right, let's take a break. I do want to mention, Abadak yesterday got involved with Toys for Tots.
Oh.
Okay. So we've got a box collection there.
Beautiful.
If anybody wants to bring in toys,
That's a
and
nice
every
centralized
employee
spot.
has to put a toy in there.
You know, if you live on the east side, you go and you shop over at the mall and everything, and you're on your way home, you'd pass right by Abadak.
Yeah. Hey, Kenny, before we go to a break, can we grab this one call? Is that okay? Hi, you're live on News Talk Radio.
Good morning, crew.
Hey!
How you be, Chuck?
Good. Hey, recovering from last evening's festivities.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially that AVNewsCast spot between the two ladies that you're going to put on the weekend. Anyway, legend cars. Imagine a 35 or a 32 Ford 5-window coupe or a 37 Chevy coupe, shortened and smaller.
Okay.
That's the body style. Oh, Angelina sounds so excited.
So that's what I'm thinking. It's like the moonshiner cars that they used to run.
And
isn't it?
I think that it's, if you can get those guys that ran that moonshine.
Those
you
were
gotta
the original.
race.
Those are original racers.
Yeah, but they're all
That's how
gone now.
NASCAR started.
I know, because Chuck already gave me the lesson in that. That's why I said it.
Okay.
And
Yes,
they're
Steve.
running 4-cylinder engines, high output 4-cylinder engines because they're smaller bodies on DF Goodrich or Hoosier tires, and these things wind out fantastically. They're fast. They handle like big old slot cars, and the guys that drive these, a lot of times, they're from that age of Richard Petty, and they race with Ron Hornaday. Some of these guys are from Harris Valley Raceway, or they're from Saugus. These guys are the real deal, and they go out, and a lot of them are out at Ventura Raceway, Santa Maria. They'll come from all over the place, and they hit that track hard, and they hit that track racing very fast. And it is exciting to see these little things just run.
I agree, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
My son's dying.
Yeah,
He
I'm
wants to go so bad.
actually though. Chuck, I really like the trucks the best now.
Oh, yeah, and we should strap him in the bed of one of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get one of them giant Abadak chairs and strap me in it.
Ratchet strap him down.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Crazy.
Like Granny from the Hillbillies.
So last night, Chuck, you were with us, and we shot the live, unplugged first episode of Antelope Valley Letters to the Editor. This is going to be something for people to see, huh?
Oh, this is all the passion, all the drama, and all the conflict from the written pages of Antelope Valley Letters to the Editor.
Brought to life!
In live.
Take one.
The ladies were going at each other a little bit last night.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, I wanted to sell tickets and watch the nails come out.
Oh.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Well, we'll have something that we can upload and let people see in the next couple of days, and it'll be very cool.
Yep.
Very
all
cool.
right. You guys got to hit break.
Yes.
Okay. We're going to hit
So
break.
funny.
Have a wonderful day, Chuck.
I'm going to go out door knocking. Have a great day.
All right.
See you later.
Stay warm.
All right, you listen to AV Newscast on News Talk Radio 1380, and we'll be right back.
Hello again. This is Bob Alvis of AV Veterans Talk here on News Talk 1380. When you hear this,
Mustang 6 Golf Foxtrot cleared for takeoff.
that means you're getting ready to fly. And that's just what we do every Friday from 11 a.m. till noon, right between Dennis Miller and Sean Hannity. Each week, we fly right into the subjects that are important to our Valley's veterans and pay tribute to those who have served and sacrificed on behalf of our country. So tune in and join our formation. Check us out on Facebook at AV Veterans or call us at 266-4420. So for now, it's Wheels Up and Blue Skies. Bob out.
This year, firefighters like Fire Chief James Hall will battle wildfires around the country in hopes of containing them. But firefighters can't do it alone.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile, where it can ignite and destroy your home and community.
Get fire adapted. Learn simple steps you can take now to reduce wildfire damage later at fireadapted.org. A public service message brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council. Learn more at fireadapted.org. Chronic Beats.
Welcome back to AVNewsCast.com on News Talk 1380.
What music is that?
It's off the CD.
It's us.
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
we've heard
No,
that.
I've heard that.
You don't pay attention to us.
Have I met him before? Really? Wow. Okay, I don't remember that. Tonight on the Boulevard is the Magical Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. And tomorrow is the Christmas parade in Lancaster.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's going to be cold, but this is it. This is the time of the year. It's going rain.
Is it gonna, yeah,
snow,
I was going to ask. Is it going to be raining?
Makes no difference. It's going to be happening, and that's tomorrow on the Boulevard in Lancaster. Next Saturday is the parade in Palmdale.
Yes.
Which actually goes all the way down 47th, beginning at the
Miracle
roundabout,
Mile.
and goes all the way down to Avenue S. And then later on in the day, and that's the parade in Palmdale. I think begins at 9.
Okay.
And then at around 11 is the Fall Festival at Guidance Charter School.
The winter
Wonderland.
Yeah.
Whatever,
It's gonna be
whatever
nice.
they got going on there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kids under 10 are free, and adults are $3.
Did we play a spot of theirs today?
Yeah. Well.
Yep.
We did play that already? Okay, good. All right, so that's next Saturday, so there's some stuff going on there.
Yeah.
That's going to be cool. You know,
Did you mention that band that Linda talked about last night?
what band?
Vagrant? Is it called Vagrant? 389, 399.
Vagrant X and 138.
Yeah, that's next weekend too.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't pay attention.
What are we doing?
You don't pay
Calendar here now?
Well, it's stuff going on in the community. It's great.
Okay. All right. The Los Angeles City Attorney filed a lawsuit yesterday against Wells Fargo and Citigroup, seeking millions of dollars because of the 2008 housing collapse bubble. And the LA City Attorney, and I think this is great, says that these two companies sent property values tumbling in black and Hispanic neighborhoods, costing the city hundreds of millions of dollars in taxes and forcing it to spend $1 billion to clean it up.
What kind of craziness is that?
Okay. I like the fact that the city of LA just sued the two banks. Myself.
Because they're the ones with the money.
No, because you know what? Okay, and I happen to know Wells Fargo. You know what? They were thieves. Okay?
Yeah.
Absolutely terrible.
Liars.
And right. And I think they should cough up some money.
Yeah.
Okay?
I
I
just-
absolutely do.
I still have to smile. I think the best thing I've seen in a movie in a long time, we watched Despicable Me again, and the evil supervillain was going to get a loan from the bank. So he had to go in, and it had this big sign above this huge door. It said Bank of Evil. Then underneath it said formerly Lehman Brothers.
Yeah.
I just thought that was so funny.
Yeah, too big to fail.
Yep.
Too big to fail. Yeah, well, I think that's great. It's actually the first city across the country that has actually jumped in to do this. Kamala Harris, our AG up in Sacramento, she sued and collected.
So should we start pulling our money out of the bank and stick it in our mattress so the lawsuits that rightfully come along don't touch our stuff?
You know, a lot of people have done that anyway.
Yeah, totally.
Putting it in their mattress. I know somebody that's got a mattress full of money.
Who
That's
is
probably
it?
all that's in there. Okay. And has always done that for years.
I've got to make my mattress more comfortable than it is because that old thing is beat to death.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about that. But
Yeah, because you know it's coming, so stop it.
50 years old.
Oh my God.
is it 50?
Easy.
Don't
encourage him.
It's got
Don't
like
encourage
rat
him.
holes
Just
on the
don't
side.
even
Don't
go
encourage
anywhere.
him.
Don't go. Don't ask no questions.
Tell us about it, Jeff.
Don't encourage him.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
No.
People still have to get through their workday.
You want to take a wager on how long the DCFS social worker strike goes?
Sure.
I'll do it. Huh? You want to do that? Okay.
How long do you... okay, you go first.
I say it's over at the end of the weekend.
I say Tuesday midnight.
Okay. How much you want to put on
I'm
this?
gonna go with Tuesday. Corn dog. Wiener Schnitzel's got them on sale right now.
No, that place is terrible. I don't like that. Am I going to get in trouble for that?
Oh,
No.
not a sponsor.
I've never had that wiener.
No, it's
schnitzel.
not good.
I grew up on Nathan's.
No.
That's all we had out.
Okay, $10.
All right, $10.
$10. Okay.
I was going for lunch.
Jeff, you're going to be in the parade in Lancaster tomorrow.
I got asked to,
Yeah?
Nice.
but Cindy's made up plans for us.
Did you tell Cindy that you were asked to be in the parade? And she said no?
She said, but I had this all planned out. I said, okay.
Wow.
That's how the house is
And
run.
you got to just say, you know what, honey? I'm sorry, but this is
No.
what I'm doing.
No, she
This
worked
is how
hard.
it's going to
She
go.
worked hard putting something together, so.
Okay.
You know how I roll out in that house.
What?
Cindy
I'm
done
gonna get-
spoke now.
I'm going to get a nasty text. Okay? But it's not going to be for me. Okay? I can tell that.
Cindy, yeah, she's wanting to get together again. She misses picking on Steve. That's one of her favorite things in the world.
Yeah, well, I'm
You
glad.
think
I
I'm
can-
bad? Yeah.
I'm
She
glad I can
loves
brighten
it.
your day by
She-
letting somebody pick on me.
She loves it. Watch him turn on the hook.
That's
Great.
okay.
She can do it like no one else.
You got to clear
That's
that
great.
through Lauren now. You can't just
If-
take him
oh,
down.
you know what? Hey, we got to stop with all the names, okay?
It's just
Let's-
gotta,
hey,
you know,
hey,
we gotta
okay.
let folks know.
Yeah, let's just stop. There is a Toys for Tots box at
Yes.
Abadak Outdoors.
Yes.
Come on over. If
Fill
you
it.
want free tickets to Willow Springs for the last race of the year, you can come over to Abadak and we'll get them for you. And it'd be really great if you bring a toy.
Yeah,
Like
you
1,000
gotta bring a
reasons you
toy
need to go
get
to
it free.
Abadak.
Yeah.
And by the way, that picture that we took yesterday, that I took yesterday of you and Chuck at the front door with the Toys for Tots box,
Yeah.
Toys for Tots has officially taken that picture, and that is part of their campaign for the Antelope Valley.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay? Yeah, that's very cool. Have a wonderful weekend and a safe weekend, everybody. Thanks for making us the #1 news talk radio program in the Antelope Valley, and we'll be back on Monday.
Hello, Antelope Valley. My name is Kaisera, and I'm the student body president at Guidance Charter High School, the best new charter high school in the AV. We are hosting our first Winter Festival celebration on December 14th from 11 to 4 after the Palmdale Christmas Parade. We will have food, game booths, music, and face painting. Best of all, children under 10 are free, and general admission is only $3. The school is located at 37230 37th Street East in Palmdale, directly across the street from Drytown.
Hope to see you there.